You know what a hug is?
Yes,
it rhymes with grug.
I know what a hug is. I know
sure?
how it rhymes. I understand. All right, no. Greetings and welcome to That Works,
the newly updated That Works,
a DreamWorks podcast starring a happily employed photographer getting by with DoorDash.
Finally, actually,
a disgruntled ex-journalist now writing Scott Pilgrim fan fiction, and a spineless asthmatic 27-year-old curmudgeon sweeping movie theaters for a living.
But yeah, really quick, look at this update, kids.
Yeah, we got some nice stands. We're all spaced out better. I don't have to sit 2 feet away from him, having his hands block my face like this.
Sometimes it's nice that I can just...
Yeah, no. As the person that edits this thing, can't get you out of the shot.
You're incorrigible.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Incorrigible. However you say that.
I don't
You're annoying. There we go.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know what incorrigible means.
It's encouragement. It's without courage.
No.
It's without courage.
I'm trying to do the Megamind joke. Without fathomable. It's without fathom.
I was actually going for the Scott Pilgrim joke there.
What's the Scott Pilgrim joke again?
The incorrigible.
It is the incorrigible. Crap. It's been a while.
Man,
You just read the book.
I'm in the middle of them.
But you're in that one.
I haven't finished that one.
Oh.
Okay, today's episode
good gravy.
Is from 2013. It has a sequel from last year. It is The Croods.
Woohoo!
Humanity's first road trip was what it was. Is what they said it was about. I don't remember.
It's a good log line. It fits.
Tagline or whatever you call it. But when you hear about that, your first thought is, okay, interesting. Then you see the voice cast. It's a good voice cast. So I'm like, honestly, I'm interested. It took me a long time to watch it. Probably 4 or 5 years after it came out was when I first watched it. This was my second watch. How many times have you seen it?
This is the first time I watched it was for this podcast.
Oh, really? And same for you.
First time.
So I was the only one who had seen this before.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's good.
It's very good. It's one of the best ones.
Why was it so good?
I'd put it in the middle, but like upper middle. Like if there are 4 tiers, it'd be tier 2.
Like here's the just.
I don't know. It made me tear up.
It did. Like it has some emotional hook.
I am emotional.
It has some emotional punch.
Yeah, it does.
To
it does. It's a good movie. It's outside what I would put down as the top 10, but it's still close. I think I put it at like 12.
Also, can somebody explain to me? Did Croods 2 come out around Thanksgiving?
Yeah, it was like November 2020.
That makes so much because for some reason I remember Croods being marketed for a Thanksgiving launch. And then
the second one.
That's the second.
This one is March. It says right there in the binder.
Yep. I was getting it mixed up, and I'm like, wait a second. I thought I remember Thanksgiving. That's Croods 2.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, no, it's good. Yeah. You wanna?
Yeah. I don't have my binder. There's stuff. There's stuff piled up on it. I ain't gonna move it.
Yeah, real quick. See if you can if you can zoom in on that when you edit. Just see if you can see the red right here. That's the binder. There's probably stuff in the way, but
to be fair, I only use this for like knowing the budget, knowing the cast. In some of the scores, because like
I'm glad I put hours of work into this, and I'm the only one.
How many times do we have to print it off?
When I give my thoughts, I just shoot from the hip.
I can tell. I don't think you know another way to shoot.
Yeah, you got me there.
All from the hip.
You got me there. All with the hip, all with the soul. You just got to vibe out where the bullet's gonna go.
Yeah, rated PG.
Hey.
And again, spoilers.
Yeah, honestly,
this came out
if you
years ago.
If you haven't seen it, please go watch it first and then come back because this is worth not knowing spoilers for.
Yeah. So without further ado,
take us away.
The Croods. In cave person times, a paranoid family is held together by grug in their cave. The oldest of the kids, Eve, yearns for more out of life, and when she meets Guy, a more advanced human, he shows her more to life. That, and the Croods' cave is destroyed by continental divide, thus making them embark on the first family road trip to tomorrow, a wondrous paradise where they will live. Along the way, each family member learns to be more individualistic, and Grug begins to warm to change as he desperately tries to keep everyone together. He also invents the hug, because it rhymes with Grug.
Well played.
Oh,
But no, honestly, this is the first movie that proved to us that... Wait, no, never mind. I was mixing up my Ryans. I was about to say that Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling can act together, but this is not Ryan Gosling. This is the other Ryan Reynolds.
Big oof.
Whoopsie daisy.
It is funny, too, that Ryan Reynolds is in both DreamWorks movies of this year because he's also the titular character in Turbo. I just think it's funny.
We're not talking about that right now. We're pushing that. We're pushing that.
I know. I just can see it. It's like, hey, Ryan, you finished your Croods stuff. Hey, you want to voice the snail real quick? It's not how that works. I'm just
real quick.
I know you actually enjoyed yourself because he probably enjoyed himself filming this because it's a good movie. Maybe not, maybe so. Who knows? But I know you had a good time doing this. Let's do a snail too. Why not? I'll throw it out there.
I don't like
Could
this.
be fun.
Let's do a snail
Let's
too.
Do a snail
Let's do a snail. Like that's just. Ugh. I only have one nerve left, and you're really getting.
Did
on
the
it.
snail just break it? Did I snail it away?
Shut up.
Come snail away. Come
Shut
snail
no,
away.
No. Do not ruin that song.
We need to get the rules back
Dickey
up. Does not sing.
But come on, come snail away.
No. If Dennis DeYoung were here, he would shoot you from his hip. Rated PG. Dennis, if you're listening, I love you.
Okay, let's.
The Croods.
I was gonna think of a snail pun and go to the Croods, but
no more snail puns.
I'm done with snails. I'm done with snails.
Oh.
But no, it was really like the more I think about it, the more I like the only like smaller issues that I have are some like random pacing like in the middle of it where it just seemed like it was going kind of slow.
It meanders a bit,
but
it just kind of it slows down a little bit.
But other than that, like everything that I think about, just like from like the voice acting to the characters to the writing to the just. It all feels very like a very family movie. Like it's really family oriented, which is what I just dug. Like it was like it gave me the same kind of family vibes that I got from The Incredibles.
I'd buy that.
Yeah.
Like it just seems like they're just like really well thought out characters. The way they like mesh together just makes sense. All of the like
the chemistry between them is great.
It's just perfect.
And they are. I think one of my, like, you have to focus on people more than others in the first movie. Because Grug, Eep, and Guy are the ones, because everyone else kind of gets pushed back in the movie. Yeah. But then the second movie, they do flesh out everyone more. That's the second movie. I'm just saying, like, that was one thing I remember thinking. But then watching the second movie, I was like, okay. Because, like, Uga and Gran and Thunk don't get as much of a presence as the others. But again, it's a first movie. That's what you have to do. And then the second movie does flesh them out. So that's why I'm not counting it against it. So like they did this, they progressed this perfectly. 100%.
Yeah, for the first movie, they did a great job. They really did.
Yeah, let's. What did you think, Jake?
This is one of the ones I didn't expect to like it. If I'm perfectly honest, I didn't expect to like it going in, and even watching it, I was kind of like, But then, Ryan Reynolds shows up.
Once he shows up, it's just magic.
What a guy.
This movie is the first movie where we get to see Ryan Reynolds with all the Ryan Reynolds charm, but slightly less Ryan Reynolds, if that makes any sense
they
at all.
Chopped off all the hard R Ryan Reynolds, but kept the lovableness.
It's like he has a very, what's a good way to say it? The sarcasm in every single performance he has, because that's part of his persona.
Ryan Reynolds,
it's still here, but it's in a much more passive, kind of timid.
It's more subtle.
Yeah, and
they reined him in a lot.
And he is quite the pushover, because he is physically very, very weak.
Yeah.
And it's very funny to see him get beat up a lot.
It is.
Well, and I watched it a long time ago now, but correct me if I'm wrong, but he's always moving the plot forward, like he's the thing that fixes thing. They use his sarcasm to move them forward rather than to, I'm gonna say, bite with it, but
it's like I could be using this term entirely incorrectly, but they like characterized a MacGuffin, because does that sound right? Because like I know like that's like what usually just like moves the plot forward, but like
the MacGuffin being tomorrow.
Yes. But like him being the way his character is made it seem not so forced. It made it seem a lot more natural to
He's
me.
going for something that his parents told him before they died.
Yeah.
Like, it makes perfect sense. That's what he's going for because it's the last thing they told him.
Exactly. Because, like, I know, I feel like we always bring these movies up, but The Last Skywalker.
The Last Skywalker. More like the last time anyone sees a Star Wars.
The Rise of crap. In that one, like, the MacGuffin was, like, painful, and it was, like, force fed down your throat.
You mean the map thing?
The map thing. Yes, exactly.
What even?
Like,
never mind.
They just became this thing like, oh, we have to go get this. Oh, we have to go get this. And it just seemed like
they don't do anything.
They're doing it just for the sake of doing it. But this movie, it felt so natural. And it just, and it really just, it's because they really base it on the characters.
It's always moving forward toward tomorrow.
And just like tomorrow, you'll never actually get there.
There's always tomorrow for
Annie.
dreams to come true. That's from Rudolph, not Annie.
You were singing about tomorrow. I thought it was
no, that's Annie. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. I love ya. Tomorrow. Dickey does not sing.
I can sing with you. Let me sing with you.
I know. Here, put her there.
Thank you.
I gave a fist bump for you audio listeners.
Thank you.
Did you like that little show tunes sidebar?
I need to go now.
That's all I could think about when I was watching this movie was like, tomorrow. Like,
I love you.
That must have been really distracting.
It wasn't. Like, it honestly made me enjoy the movie more. Like,
thinking of Annie?
Yeah.
What if Annie was in prehistoric times?
Holy crap, that would be interesting. I'd watch the hell out of that one.
I'm just trying to think of Annie songs.
For some reason,
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna do that.
I don't know any other Annie songs other than Tomorrow.
Isn't it's a hard knock's life?
It's
a hard rock's life.
Hey! Yes, there we go.
Oh, write this down.
I think he's gonna like it here.
Oh my god, that's perfect.
But yeah, I never expected to like the movie as much as I did until the very end. When they get separated, he throws Eve across that cavern and just something about that moment when I don't exactly remember, but he's like reaching up above the smoke and like the light hits his fingers. And I was just like,
it just like felt like you like see him change.
We're shifting into the ending, right? The climax.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of a double climax, isn't it?
It is. No, it was a very like,
because the first one is he sacrifices himself because he trusts Guy, saying there is something over there.
Yeah.
He chucks them all because he's the strongest.
But then you watch him learn something.
Yep.
And because he learned something, he's able to get back to them.
Yep.
Which I legit thought I thought this movie was about to be over. And I'm like, well, that's why they made a sequel. But then they actually ended it where they ended. I was like, oh, okay. Well, I'm still excited for the sequel.
And I felt like that Sabretooth was something chasing them down. And in that moment when it was stuck, wasn't it? Or hurt or something.
It was, it was.
And I remember thinking like, oh, I feel really bad for it. It's just a big kitty. I can't touch it because I'm allergic and I'll die. But
yeah,
but then I love how he constructs that thing with the tiger to fly out. Like that was just fun to watch. I like this. He's using it's a classic reincorporation trope.
Oh, 100%. It does, and I love on top of that, just that saber-toothed tiger. Because like it went from menacing to friendly, and it made so much sense as to like where it changed into like they learned to.
Yeah, because he uses the tar to tie things up, right? Because they're the birds that ate everything. And he got them in to get, because that was with the rib cage, right? Was that it?
Yeah, I think so.
And he used the tar to stick it to him. And I remember thinking, okay, because then that brings up another really good scene when he and Guy are stuck in the tar, and you hear Guy's story about his parents. I go, that's really good. And they don't turn it into a joke like a lot of movies do. They let this sit, and Grug doesn't turn it into a joke. He actually feels for him because he understands.
And I wanted to play off something you just said that I think this movie does really well. It doesn't try to turn everything into a joke. It takes the heart moments as they are. It it lets you just feel sorry or feel sad or just feel emotional and doesn't try to cover it up with comedy like so many other like animated movies like this would do.
Quipping.
Marvel.
Even some Marvel movies would do, like Guardians 2.
Some.
Okay.
Some. Dickie, every
single one.
Except Hulk, because Hulk sucks. The movie, not the character. The character's fine. Time travel. It's funny, right?
Hey.
Quips. They're funny.
Yeah,
Hulk's not menacing anymore. He's just a big, funny green guy.
We can cover up everything with jokes. Yay.
Yay. Heart? What's that? Hello? Kevin Feige? Have I got an idea for you?
Oh, and I'm ready. Everyone's going to be angry at us for that take. They have no heart. It's like, sorry, they have hearts. It's just
not very good.
It's not as impactful as the Croods.
They have heart. It's just not beating.
Sounds like an 80s song lyric.
You got heart, but it ain't just beating.
I just called the movies dead and you said...
But it's not beating.
It's just beating.
No.
Oh, man.
It was the next logical step there. I had to say it.
Oh.
The Croods!
The Croods!
Yeah, so basically, as you said with the meandering in the middle, it's not really... I said meandering to what you were saying. It does kind of slow down. The pacing's a little...
It's just...
I think I put down... The story is very basic and simple, but because the execution of the characters, the dialogue, and the dynamics... That's why it worked so well. It's not as much about the story as about the character development.
100%, which is why it's hard. I feel like it's generally hard for movies that are really focused on the characters instead of the plot to have perfect through and through pacing. Because as much as you love hearing the characters talk, like at one point you have to get some action out of it. You can't just, I mean, well, you can, but it's like very few movies can pull that off. So like that's where like this, like it's like I get it. There has to be a lull. It's just natural, but. Yeah. It worked out in the end because I mean 98 minutes. I guess in theory they could have trimmed off like 10 minutes if they needed to.
But in the middle of one of those, like it's not really a lull when they're up in the tree and Cloris Leachman is grand. Rest in peace. I wrote down the quote because I laughed so hard the first time.
She's
and the second time I watched this, I still laughed, and I will now read the quote. It's, "I was in love once. He was a hunter. I was a gatherer. It was quite the scandal. We fed each other berries. We danced. Then father bashed him on the head and traded me to your grandfather." That's like 3 sentences.
No, but honest,
that's perfect embodiment of the character.
Honest to God, Granny, she was like
Grand Granny. That's what we're. Where's my pen?
Are you changing her name? Gran. She
Grand Granny.
Severely. She is like probably one of my favorite characters in this. She was hysterical.
I'm writing this down on the sequel one too, so I can remember.
Anytime she had a line, I swear it just. Especially now all I can think about is the sequel when she sent her hair off to do like that thing is, oh my God. I adore her. I adored almost.
And the running gag of every time Grug is counting and he gets happy and then she lands and he... There's 6 of them, right?
Yeah.
Because it's the five of them, and then I don't remember the daughter's name, the one that's feral. I can't remember. I didn't write it down because there wasn't really a voice actor I didn't see, or it was so. You know what I'm saying?
Was her? Yeah. No, but I don't remember her name.
Why did I not write it down? I can't believe I didn't write this down.
How dare you, Jared? You made
that makes the integrity
effort into the binder, but you forgot her. Did you put it in the second one?
Oh.
The integrity of this binder has been compromised.
I don't even use it. It's
I would
right
like to apologize to the actor who played the daughter that Jared cut out of his binder. We are sorry.
You're just
Can we trust anything else that's written
back?
Yes, I am.
Can we trust anything else that's in the binder prior?
Definitely not.
It's not wrong. It's just left out.
That is the line of so many politicians.
Glub glub.
Glub glub.
Or what would this be?
Oh my God.
Grug grug.
Grug
grug.
grug.
Oh my God.
That's a pretty crude joke, wasn't it?
Wow!
Bazinga.
No.
Yeah.
I'm stopping you right there.
Yeah, no,
absolutely not.
Yep.
You mentioned the animation, right?
It's wonderful.
Very good. I wrote down how they. Sorry, go ahead.
The environment sort of remind me of the photorealism of The Good Dinosaur.
Interesting.
But it's better, and there's more color.
I hate you.
I'm right. Why are you mad? I'm right.
I feel like The Good Dinosaurs are
That's why I'm mad.
A pretty low bar. Well, okay, not for an animation style, but like story style. Like that's a pretty low bar.
That's a completely different conversation.
That's
he
like
likes it. I'm indifferent, and a lot of people hate it.
You like the movie?
I do. It made me cry.
Really?
When he's following his dad and his dad is not turning around and he's just walking. Yes, I know. I am a crybaby. I don't care. I am bad and being bad is good.
Okay.
But that's from a good movie.
Yeah, that's actually a good one.
So is The Good Dinosaur.
I would have rather just called it The.
Man, I almost took a sip of water too. Oh, you almost had me on that one.
The Dinosaur?
No, The.
I'm not doing it. I'm not.
I was just gonna say about the animation. I wrote down how instead of trying to be photorealistic with the humans, they make them more cartoonish, and that's what makes them more endearing, and that makes the physical humor work too, because it's not us going. Ugh, like Uncanny Valley.
1 million % agree. There's times in animation where you can make it look photorealistic, sure. But animation is a medium where you have to take advantage of the medium itself. You have to do interesting and out there things. Don't make your humans always look like humans. Make them look interesting. And this did that. I liked it.
It's the thing that Gendy Tartakovsky has said, like, when he animates, draws the characters for even like the Hotel Transylvania movies, he said, I don't want them to look realistic because it's a cartoon. I want them to look exaggerated.
Exactly. You have to, like I was just saying, take advantage of the medium. Make your characters look bonkers, and that just makes it more interesting.
And there's a lot of color because the beginning there's not, because it's all rocks. And then once they go into the valley there.
I really do.
There's color everywhere.
Like the thematic use of color I thought was perfect.
The fur on that saber-toothed tiger with all the colors and just the texture looks really good. Even for 8 years ago it's still holding up.
I'm trying to remember. I could be entirely wrong, but it didn't in the beginning when the saber-tooth was tracking them, it didn't seem as colorful until they started getting closer to the valley, until the movie started getting closer to the end. Am I correct in that statement?
Yeah.
It gets like red or something like that as they get close to the end.
Just bringing it all together. I just love the use of color because it showed them like they're just branching out more. They're just getting more used to their environment. I just really, man. The more I talk about this, the more I like it.
Yeah.
This is
crazy. I kind of want
to
watch it again.
I kind of want to watch it again too.
Didn't you say you watched it again?
Twice.
Twice. You've seen it
like 2 days in a row.
You just kept watching it because you're sitting there blubbering like a baby seal.
I would not say that, but
okay, I like that better. Do that again. I hate that and love that at the same time. Don't make me hate and love you. Because you'll hug me and I'll like it, and then I'll just punch you right in the gut.
That sounds about right, honestly.
Then Dennis DeYoung can barge in and shoot you from his hip. Rated PG. But if he hits him, PG-13.
Yes.
Then again, Pocahontas is G and someone gets shot.
Pocahontas is G?
I think so.
Holy crap.
I think it's G.
How is that G?
Because we didn't see any blood.
Yeah. But thematically, it's pretty intense for a G movie.
I know.
Wow.
I mean, Hunchback's G.
I
think that's what's just crazy about it.
How is Disney getting away with this?
Well, now it was the 90s.
PG.
It's a different time.
Everyone knows who the best part of this movie is, voice acting wise.
Nicolas Cage.
Yes,
absolutely.
Not even close.
No, it's
and everyone else is good.
In a movie with Ryan Reynolds and Emma Stone too, Nick Cage stands out. Holy crap, that guy just oozes fatherliness. I've never thought I could say that about him, but dang it, I don't want to give Nick Cage a hug right now. He just seems like he's such a good dad.
He's such a good dad.
He is.
Was he a good dad in Mom and Dad? I've never seen it.
No, he tries to kill his children.
So no.
So no, he's not a great dad.
I like how you didn't answer no first. You're like, well, he tried to kill Sheldon. Are you like weighing the option?
I mean, it depends how the kids are acting. Sometimes. Anyway, don't hold that against me. But yeah, no, he's great in that. Like,
he's the heart of the whole movie. I think we said that already, didn't we? He just, if they don't, it's kind of like the Hiccup's dad and How to Train Your Dragon, what you said. If they don't get the character right and the development right, the movie just doesn't work. Mm-hmm. If he doesn't have this change work as naturally as it does, I think it's fine. But because of that transformation and how well it works, I think that's what makes the movie as good as it is.
Oh, yeah.
People give me weird faces when I say, this is a really good movie. And they go, really? I thought it was fine. I go, I legitimately think this is a good movie.
Yeah. No,
I don't put it in the top 10 for this, but it's up there.
I mean, in my opinion, just thinking out of 10, like I give like 7 out of 10. Like it's in the positive zone. Like it's not just fine. It's not great. Like I'm not calling this one of the best movies DreamWorks made. Probably in the top 15.
Yeah,
I would say
that's fair. I know you really like it.
Yeah, I probably still wouldn't put it in the top 15 though.
No,
I don't know. I'd have to think about it.
I feel like out of
Turbo. Top 10.
That's true. Turbo's obviously topping your list, right?
I meant top 10. No. Top of my list is Boss Baby. Stop. Boss Baby. Boss Baby. That's the good.
Did you like this or the Boss Baby more?
I liked them differently.
Take that.
Answer my question, you politician.
Yeah.
Which one did you like more?
They're like my children. I like them.
My God.
I like them both. So I have love enough for both of them.
Oh my
Jake's
God.
choice. This is Jake's choice. You have to pick one.
There you go.
Not Sophie's choice.
Not Sophie's choice.
You have to pick one. You have to pick one that you like better.
The other one gets...
No, you stopping right there.
What are my options?
Croods or Boss Baby?
Come on, you know this.
Oh, Croods or Boss Baby?
Yes.
Boss Baby.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
Take that.
I had
charlatan.
You think Boss Baby is better than this?
No. You never said better. You said which one you like better.
Oh. Well, that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
This was serious and made me cry. Boss Baby just had a hell of a time.
I mean, I can't argue with
Boss Baby reminded me of my childhood. Which I will break.
I can't argue against that because I did not have your childhood, but
which I will break down when we get to Boss Baby because I think it's a wonderful.
We're talking for an hour.
Oh, sweet baby! I don't know if I could do a whole
literally
hour
baby.
Boss Baby. Hey.
The Croods,
but not Boss Baby. The Croods.
The Croods.
Croodly doodly doos.
Croodly doodly doo. You got Grug and Eep and Grand Granny. Grand Granny.
Don't forget Belt.
Oh, Belt, of course.
Belt! How can I forget about Belt?
I don't know, because you're a charlatan.
I love Belt.
You're an incorrigible charlatan. Completely lacking debonair.
Okay.
I'm trying to be all uppity and man, is it not real? Nah,
you just got to put your nose in the air like
charlatan. How dare you think that way?
I don't like
so above you in every possible way.
Remind me of
so is Boss Baby
dentist when you do that.
What?
Because you can see up their nose. They look down at you. You're like, when was the last time you did some maintenance in there, bud? Like, don't move your tongue. Get back there.
Okay. You got me on that one. Okay. Well, anything else?
Stop.
No more.
Boss Baby.
Stop that.
You love it. You really love it. You have the lunchbox. You put it underneath your pillow every night.
And the matching thermos that goes inside that has all the value.
Are you done yet?
You love it.
No. In fact, we got a whole nother. How many more episodes do we have?
We're not even on Boss Baby yet. We're still on the Croods.
We're still the Croods. What was that? We have that's number 34, and we're on. This is 26.
This is 26.
Okay,
we still have 8 more. We have 8 more.
We just have to build up the excitement till the penultimate episode of Boss Baby.
God,
because we are going to get to
That's not the penultimate.
What's the penultimate?
The penultimate right now is Spirit Untamed.
Oh, like the
penultimate is second to last, and the last right now is Boss Baby 2.
God.
All right,
then there will be more. Probably before we even get there, there'll probably be there's a chance we'll have one more added.
Yeah, definitely.
Point being that we are going to get to the root of why Dickey doesn't like Boss Baby, because it doesn't make sense.
It's not a good
We're
movie.
not getting into this now, you shark tail loving idiot. I don't know. I already called you my best word.
Charlatan?
I already said charlatan. That's why.
That's fair. Okay, well.
You braggart.
Do you have anything else to say about the Croods?
Shark tail loving Finnegan? Finnegan.
There once was a man named Michael Finnegan. He had whiskers on his chin again. The wind blew him off, and they blew in for old Michael Finnegan again. Dickey does not sing, but I'll allow that.
Unless you sing with me. Is that
no, we'll put it there. Put it there.
Okay, all right. I'll take that.
Grug, grug.
Grug, grug.
Grug, grug.
You don't know that song?
No.
Where did you not know that?
Where did you first hear
that? Was like elementary school.
Oh, you want to know how I learned it?
How?
Cheaper by the dozen too.
Oh, really?
They're singing it, and they keep singing it because it's around. And you keep singing it.
Yeah.
And I remember like, this song is really dumb. It's gonna catch you.
Doesn't that have Tom Welling in it too?
It does. In the first movie, he has a line where he's like, "Hey, you'll need a car to visit Beth. Whatever's yours." And he catches the keys and he goes, and he does his best Smallville thing of, "Thanks for ruining my life," like all angsty teen.
Oh,
I'm like,
I love that show and also hate that show.
I know who your favorite character is.
Chloe?
No.
Who?
I forgot her name. I've never watched Smallville my entire life.
Lionel?
I can tell you.
Yeah, sure.
No, that's not my favorite character. You haven't gotten to where my favorite character.
No.
Oh, bull crap.
I wanted to see
no.
Let's say we should have put Lana in the Croods. Wouldn't that have been a fun movie?
No, it'd have been a whiny movie.
A whiny movie.
I gotta say, I am out of this. I have no clue.
So,
any of these
have you seen Lost?
Yes.
Lana is like Kate times 4.
And a teenager for the first chunk of the show.
Interesting. Okay.
No, it's not interesting. It's terrifying and stupid.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
The Croods.
Well,
I think it's another example of we all like it a lot, and we talk the good things, and then we get to a point. It's kind of like Megamind.
There's not much more to debate or discuss because we're all kind of on the same page in this one. Is there another one that we're going to disagree on? Oh, Turbo will be a good one to disagree on. I enjoyed the heck out of Turbo.
And he doesn't like Boss
Baby. But you like Turbo?
Yep.
You like Turbo?
Try me, Holmes.
Turbo.
I will back up my opinion.
Like Turbo?
Yes.
Turbo.
I don't believe he's trolling us. I don't believe him.
It's so stupid.
You are a sluggard. Get it? Get it? A snail? A sluggard? You're a sluggard.
I get it.
I can't. I don't even want to look
He's not telling the truth.
He's not. Boss Baby. How? So why are you like? No, the way that you are.
He's lying.
I try to make things fun, and you make it not that way. I hate so much about the things you choose to be.
Jared, he's lying. Remember that frame he showed us?
What? The still. You have that still from Turbo that you took like that. Yeah.
You don't like it.
Yes, I do.
No.
Yes, I do.
You hate Turbo. Say it with me. I hate Turbo. Idiot.
Stop.
I hate Turbo.
Stop. Boss baby, boss baby, boss baby, boss baby.
There are times in my life where I don't want to get out of bed. Tomorrow I'm just going to lay there, stare at the ceiling, and be like, Dickey likes Turbo.
Dickey, what?
Wait. He loves Shark Tale. He likes Turbo. He likes stereotypes.
Oh!
You racist jerk!
I like movies that are...
What did you do? All of a sudden I see a bunch of water spouting out of your holding Old Faithful over there.
My water will hit my bouncing leg.
I'm shocked. I am just stuck. I don't even know what to think.
It's
flabbergasted.
It's so dumb, it's entertaining.
So is Boss Baby.
No, Boss Baby.
Boss Baby's crazier.
No,
in the best
Boss
way.
Baby. I don't want to get it.
We shouldn't. We gotta save it. We gotta build to it.
Yeah,
the Croods. Rated PG.
Okay.
I think we've wrapped it up.
Yep.
I'm gonna wrap it up before I keep yelling at you for being wrong. And let's just.
I just want to say that never before has my opinion of someone changed so quickly.
I'll explain to you why.
My opinion change really went into turbo there. Oh.
So keep listening. In next episode, you'll figure out why I like turbo and these idiots don't.
He's lying. He's straight up trolling us all.
Plug your mic. I'm just gonna walk over and...
You don't have that power.
I know where the button is.
Yeah. I can also just disable your input here.
Yeah, I know you have that power. So.
Yeah, I do. He also can just press the button. But...
Well. This wraps up the 26th episode of That Worked, a DreamWorks podcast. And Croods next time.
And don't forget, next time you're going to hear the big argument that's coming out on Turbo.
Yep.
But before next time, give us a like, follow, subscribe, all the good channels. Follow us on Spotify, follow us on Apple, follow us on YouTube. We post funny TikToks sometimes. You know, any of that good stuff.
Once in a while, they're funny.
Once in a while, at Off Slate. We try to have fun.
We hope you like the new setup. We hope you like the sign being there. I'm just going to say it. It fell. So that's why it's right there now.
No, now we're using actual clamps.
Duct tape could not withhold its weight. So
the power of the Slate.
We're going to try the power of clamps and see how it goes.
Well done, FedEx banner.
Yes.
Our new mic stands too, so you can hear us better.
Oh, yeah.
Spaced out more. I don't have to sit by him. Hope you enjoyed it. For you, the video watchers, of course.
I mean, let's just be fair. If you were sitting by him and he made another Prince of Egypt doesn't stand out joke or comment,
I might get some hands thrown in my general direction.
You might still get some hands thrown.
Well,
anyway, thank you all for listening and watching.
Thanks again. We'll see you next time.
Peace out. Keeps running.
This context, there's no disrespect when I something, you break your neck.
Wait, your whistle, that's what I meant to say.
It smells funny.
Had to get it in. It's gonna make it. Have fun editing that one.
Editor's note, never let him clap. Sharkbait.
Welcome, brother Sharkbait.
Ooga booga, ooga booga.
Ooga booga, ooga booga, ooga booga.
Okay.
What just happened?
I think we just joined a cult.
No! Oh no! Anyone else? Chloe, why?